Hey, I'm Jason Silver, the dating coach for ambitious women, and in this video, I'm going to tell you what to do when a guy doesn't text you back. Really? He didn't text you back? I mean, you're great. Why wouldn't he text you back? Things were going so well. Whether you were messaging online or you're texting or talking back and forth, why did all of a sudden he just stop? I felt like you were going somewhere. It's like, I get it. It's crazy and it's so frustrating, and you want to know the secret tactic that you can do to make him come running back to you. Well, I'm going to share with you the truth. I'm going to drop a truth bomb on you right now, so be prepared for the explosion. So the truth is, the absolute best thing to do if a guy doesn't text you back is to hold yourself to a higher standard and not to try to manipulate him into reaching back out to you. Think about someone that you really respect and look up to. Think about a woman that you really value. Think about a woman that really values herself. What would she do if someone didn't pursue her? What would she do if someone didn't respond back to her? The first thing is you can give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he didn't see your last text message. Maybe he forgot, he's got whatever, something going on, and you can always follow up with him. But if he's clearly ignoring you, if he's clearly not treating you with respect, then there's really a few things that you need to do. The first thing is focus on meeting some other men. Maybe go on a few dates with some other guys before you even consider reaching back out or talking to this guy again. Because what that's going to do, it's going to get your mind off of him. It's going to make you stop obsessing, and it's going to make you less dependent on what this guy thinks about you. Because when you start becoming overly dependent on what a guy thinks about you, it comes off as needy. And that is such a repellent for high quality men. No one wants to be with someone who's super needy. So that's the first thing that you can do. The second thing that you can do is focus on you. Think about the 2 or 3 activities that are going to give you the biggest boost of confidence. Maybe it's getting back on a workout plan. Maybe it's doing something that you've been procrastinating on. Maybe it's starting a passion project. Whatever it is, think about something that's going to give you a bunch of self-esteem and confidence, because that's what you need right now. It hurts. It's really hard. The last time I had a really, really big cry was when I got rejected on a date. And this was a girl that I totally thought liked me, and she just totally rejected me. On the date, she actually flirted with every other guy, and the next day I was devastated. So I understand that it hurts, and you can feel that vulnerability, but jump into action. Go out there, try to meet some more guys. Be selective, hold yourself to a high standard, and do something that's going to bring you a lot of self-esteem. Make you feel a lot better about yourself. And then, if you've been through this experience where you're feeling really great, and you just happen to think of him, and you want to reach out and ping him, and you don't need him to respond a certain way, you don't need him to like you or to respond, you just want to throw something out there, this is what you can do. Shoot him a text message, and either invite him to a group activity. Just say, hey, I've got a lot of people coming over to my house, or a bunch of us are going to X, Y, and Z. If you want to come with, it might be fun to see you. That's just one thing where it's not super personal. It's just make it seem like you're inviting a whole bunch of people, right? That's one way to reconnect. Another is to ask him a specific question that you think he would know. That doesn't necessarily have to do with you both and your relationship. It's more about, hey, I was curious about this one thing. I know that you would be the best person to ask. These are just ways to get back in touch with the other person without being overly dependent or overly invested in someone that hasn't responded back to you. Try some of these tips. Let me know how it worked for you. And if you want to get notified of more of my upcoming videos where I address your specific questions and how to help you attract a high-quality man into your life, just subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next week.